I know a lot of people who have lost their faith due to an illness or death of a loved one. And I always try to have something to say to them, but I was just wondering, like, what is your response to that?
Okay, I had a friend whose son committed suicide, and he said a lot of people came up to him and said all sorts of things intending to be comforting, and they were not. He said, I just needed their presence. I didn't need their words. So you don't need to say anything. Just, I'm sorry, and just be there and do whatever you can for them. But going back to your original question, that I know people that have lost their faith because of illness or death, question.
Yeah.
Does Christianity say that nobody will ever get sick and die?
No.
So why do we think that if someone gets sick and dies, that God doesn't exist?
Exactly. Yeah.
Or that Jesus didn't rise from the dead? In fact, Christianity actually promises you're going to have difficulty in this life. Paul says anyone who lives a faithful life in Christ Jesus will be persecuted. Jesus says if they persecuted me, they're going to persecute you. He says you're going to have a lot of trouble in this world, but take heart, I've overcome the world. So it seems to me that people who say they lost their faith because of this never really had a true faith, because they had the wrong idea of who God is. They think God is supposed to give them whatever they want temporally, and if he doesn't exist. Well, let me agree with them. That God doesn't exist. The God of the Bible exists. All right? So I think just being with people when they go through difficulty, and then later you can talk to them about these issues. Actually, the best time to talk about evil is before it happens. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about how you should be prepared to go through evil and suffering before it happens, so when it happens, you're not taken off guard. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.